stop. This is the difference between agents who talk about making $250,000 a year and agents who actually hit it. Because I'm gonna make a bold promise. Give me 10 minutes and I will show you how to use ChatGPT to build a real estate money machine that does 3 things on repeat. Number 1, book more listing appointments. Number 2, stops people from ghosting you. And number 3, turns one client into your next client. And this isn't AI tips or cute prompts. This is the exact system I'm using in my business. I've sold 1,000 homes since 2002 to tighten up follow-up, upgrade, conversion, and keep my pipeline moving even when I'm absolutely slammed. Here's the truth, 250K isn't hard. It's unforgiving. If you're missing it, you're leaking in one of 3 places. Not enough conversations, not enough appointments, or weak conversion. In the next 10 minutes, I'm gonna fix all 3 step by step with copy and paste prompts you can use today. And be sure to stay to the end because I will give you 2 scripts that immediately increases your close rate, my pre-appointment sequence and my one call close framework. Now let's build this. The rule. So ChatGPT stops sounding generic is that before any prompt, make sure you add the market, the client type, your numbers, so like the data, and the constraints. If you don't feed it with real inputs, it gives you just generic output. See the following example. Number 1, build your $250,000 scorecard. See, 250K is simply math. If your average commission is $10,000, you need 25 deals. If it's $12,500, you need 20 deals. If your average end is $7,500, you need 34 deals. See? Simple math. First thing you need to do is have a scoreboard to tell you if you're winning or if you're losing. Here's the prompt. Act as my real estate business analyst. The target, 250,000 GCI. My average commission rate is X. My close rate is X percentage. My lead sources are YouTube, past clients, sphere of influence, Instagram, whatever they are. Put all your sources in. Now build a scorecard with deals needed, listing appointments required, leads and conversations needed, and weekly activity targets. Show me the math. Enter. How I use this is every Monday, I look at one thing. Am I short on lead appointments or conversions? Then I fix that problem, not everything. So you go from listings first, that's where the leverage is. See, most agents chase buyers because it feels easier, but there's a saying in real estate. I've been in it for 24 years. List to last. And there's a statistic floating around there. I feel it's pretty accurate. The average amount of time it takes to work with a seller is 6 hours. How long does it take to work with a buyer? 36 hours. It's 6 times more productive to work with a seller than it is with a buyer. So here's a prompt. Design me a listing first plan to reach 250K in my market. I have X amount of hours a week. Include 3 pillars. So database, geographical farming, and content. Give me weekly scripts, a schedule, and a tracking metrics. See, this becomes your operating system. No freelancing your week again. Next, create a real offer, not I work hard. Sellers don't hire effort. They hire clarity. Here's the prompt. Ask me 10 questions about my listing process and strengths. Then write a 20-second and a 60-second pitch. Give me 5 proof points, 3 differentiators that are not generic, and 3 service packages with clear differences. How I use it, I take what ChatGPT produces and I turn it into my appointment opener, my one-page overview. Same message everywhere. Consistency closes. And a quick note, I'm currently building a private community for residential realtors just like you, who want to scale without burning out. Better systems, more time back, and a business that's predictable year over year. Not this crazy feast or famine hamster wheel that some people feel they're on. I'm gonna drop a link below. No pressure, be sure to check it out. Next up, pre-appointment sequence. So you can win before you even arrive. See, most agents lose the listing before the appointment because the seller is uncertain and they're just simply comparing. You need a simple pre-appointment sequence that reduces uncertainty and positions you as the absolute pro. Here's the prompt. I have a listing appointment on, put the property address, create a pre-appointment conversion sequence, 2 texts, 2 emails, and a what to expect script. I want my tone to be confident, premium, professional, and not salesy. Boom. The real usage here, folks, is I run this the moment the appointment gets booked. It's a system, not a vibe or just an idea. Next, commission defense kit. Protect your fee. So to hit $250,000 faster, you either need to do more deals or stop leaking money. Here's the prompt. Build a commission defense kit. Give me 10 objections with responses, 5 fee outcome frameworks, 10 discovery questions, and an apples to apples explanation. I want the tone to be calm, professional, and experienced. See, this prevents discounting under pressure. Preparing before you go into the presentation, especially about commission objection handling, is key. And if you want to make $250,000, you need to control the narrative. Next, pricing and reduction. Here's the script. You got to protect your time. Stale listings are a tax on your life. So pricing needs to be structured and reductions need to be a calm process and explained at the beginning of the listing. Here's the prompt. Write a pricing reduction script using days on market for that particular area, number of showings they should have, what the feedback looks like, and the competition around. Give me a 2-minute script, a why now logic, firm recommendation, and 2 closing options. This is how you keep the inventory moving and off the emotional roller coaster that most sellers are on. Next up, 1 call close framework. So kill the we'll think about it, which is just, you don't have time for that. If you're trying to make $250,000 a year, you need to close at the appointment. Your job is not pressure. Your job is clarity and decision enablement for your client to make. You're not pushing them to make a decision, but if you set the framework up early on before the appointment, they're signing all day long. Think of that time it's going to be to come back to the property with new paperwork, more time for them to think about it, meet other agents, interview other agents. Your odds significantly go down if you don't set yourself up for success from the beginning. Here's the prompt. Build my 1 call close for listing appointments. Recap, criteria, recommendations, decisions. Include the best decision questions. What to say if they hesitate, and a no pressure, easy exit cancellation. This reduces endless follow-ups and tightens the timeline. Remember, it's about your time. If you want to make $250,000, you need to be extremely efficient with your time. You can't afford all this back and forth. Next up, the referral flywheel. Make deals compound. Referrals are the highest margin lead source in residential real estate. So you need to systematize this. The prompt, create a referral ask, text, email, spoken for after close, after consultation, after problem solved, after price reduction, success. See what I have there? Like I have multiple prompts throughout the process of your working cycle of how to ask. Because in life and in business, reciprocity is the key to success. So you're giving value. You help out. You help them sell the property. You've given them an outcome. Then you ask for a referral. You've helped them with a tough challenge on price. They're thankful for that. They're grateful now that there's a price reduction. You go for the ask. So these are the things that are important to consider. You don't want to be that used car salesman. You are a professional realtor looking to make $250,000 a year. You need to treat it like a $250,000 a year relationship. So how to use this is you're not trigger based. You're not, I'll remember later to ask them. You have this set up in a system. Next, seller content engine. So this is the content that creates conversations. Likes don't pay. Listing conversations pay. Prompt, create a 30-day seller content plan for my marketing. Each point needs hook, 5 bullets, a CTA, so call to action, to book a consultation. Include 10 short video scripts, 45 to 90 seconds. Then I add real stories from showings and real client conversations, because nothing beats proof. Anyone can chat GPT this script, any script, and record this out. But when you actually add live examples of what's happening in the marketplace to your clients, everything changes. Next, CEO weekly review. This is the closer. This is the weekly discipline that makes $250,000 almost a guarantee. Here's the prompt. Here are my weekly numbers: number of leads, number of conversations, number of booked appointments, appointments held, signed pipeline. Now diagnose what's working, what's broken, and give me 3 priorities and a time block schedule for next week. See what we just did there? No drift, no excuses, just course correction of constantly making it better. If you want results fast, you need to look at these 2 areas each week: the $250,000 scorecard and the pre-appointment sequence. You need to look to see where you need to fix the areas. Because if you keep doing the same thing over and over again and expecting a different result, that's just a definition of insanity. Even myself, 24 years in the business, recording content like this, doing active deals right now. As I record this, I have 3 deals right now I'm involved in. I get it, it's busy. I still, to this day, every single Friday, do a review and preview. I review what happened the last week, and I preview what's coming down the line. And I take that information and I dump it right into ChatGPT. And if you want to make $250,000 this year, you don't need motivation. You need to review what you're doing right now. You need to use ChatGPT as your go-to asset. You can't just expect this is one and done. Now, if you want to go even deeper than just ChatGPT, this is where most agents miss the opportunity. See, ChatGPT is one tool, but the agents who are going to get rich in 2026 are the ones who have an entire AI stack: tools for content, lead conversion, follow-up, listing presentations, and admin. So they're basically operating with private staff. So I got you. In my next video right here, I tried over 500 AI tools. I break down the exact 9 tools I'd keep if I had to rebuild from scratch, so you can stop chasing that shiny object and build a stack that actually makes you money today. Check it out right now.